Hello everyone. Today I will be going over a VOD review of my most recent ranked game. And even though I didn't do anything like flashy this game, like just looking at the scoreboard, I was like 1-3. I didn't like 1v9 or anything. But in this game, everyone was like higher elo than me. Like the lowest rank in this game, like excluding me, is like gold 1, I think, and that was from the Ezreal who was like smurfing. So he's probably at least plat. So everyone that here that isn't me, I'm gold 3. It's either plat or low diamond. The reason this is because I was queuing my friend who was plat 2 and was diamond 4 last season, and so everyone here is either one division or like wait no like one full elo or two full elos ahead of me, and I just want to go over like what I could have done this game to like we could have won. So I'm just reviewing this game just to see how like the players that are better than me play and how I can become more like them. I was queuing up with my friend, but then he got queued top, so he picked Camille, and so I have to play with a support that I don't really know, but uh, he played pretty well, so it wasn't that bad. Just make sure I'm recording. Yep, okay. These are the masteries of everyone. Uh, this Hecarim player has quite a lot of points, and his name has Hecarim in it, so it looks like a Hecarim OTP, and it shows in his gameplay. He makes a lot of good plays. So the game starts off, and we're all heading to invade. So I'm just focusing one target right now, just to proc my passive. To be honest, I maybe could have focused Hecarim, but I saw Leona had more passive. But we ended up getting the kill on him anyways. So far the start is pretty good. We trade off 2 for 1. And I get a back, which was very risky there. I definitely could have died. But then they get 2 kills on us, which is like not the best start. But at least we got 2 kills. So it wasn't just 3 for 0. I head straight to lane, and I queue the first 3 melees to get all of the CS. And I'm autoing the casters a little, and the reason I'm doing this is because you want all of the casters to be gone by the time the next wave arrives, so you can hit level 2 first. But you don't want to push too much because they're gonna be like right here, especially with Ezreal. Like they're gonna be really safe, and we can't really do anything with our level 2 lead if he's already next to his tower. So I'm pushing, but not too much. And as a support, you always want to save your still guards like passive for the second wave. So because you should get 3 of them, and you can use them to last at all of the 3 melees on the next wave to like surprise them to get level 2 first. And if you use it on the first wave, then it's not really as much as a surprise, and they're gonna be shoved into their tower if like we push fast enough. So you always wanna save it for the next wave. Unfortunately though, Hecarim pulls off a gank onto us, and I just like back off. I can't really fight them there. I don't lose much from that, but Thresh does die. Oh, what just, oh, I realized, okay. Yeah, we couldn't really do much there. I think Thresh used Flash earlier in the invade, so that's unfortunate. So right here, I just try to, I keep my distance because if Leona hits Sue, she E's onto me in Q, and Ezreal can just like E onto me in Q, and I will be really low and might even die. So I'm just respecting her. I see that like she's walking up, so I just back up. I'm trying to just last hit these minions under the tower. I'm also thinning the wave out because I don't want them just to be like crashing in big waves onto our tower. So not much is happening. Oh, well, I did that at the. Well, what a timing. Okay, so let's see. Leona gets her E onto Thresh. So right now, because like she's like kind of stunned herself by stealing the Thresh, I use my Q and W to cancel the animation and to get a free hit onto Leona. I use my E for the attack speed, and I start fighting. Uh, I get the kill on to Leona. I didn't use my cleanser because I knew she was dead anyways. And my duo TP's in, and we get clean kill onto Ezreal. I flash just to secure the kill. And then, yeah, Garen can't really do anything here. I cleanse to look to do something, but he's just too fast. I used, cleanse because Garen, like, CC'd me, and it kind of looked like he was trying to go in and fight that. So I cleansed just to use my abilities, and I thought if I could, like, get 4 stacks plasma onto him and then just W, do a big chunk of damage, that we would kill him. But he just, he backed off. I really don't like the way the wave is in because they can easily freeze this and do like a big slow push and crash into our wave. And they can like either dive us, get dragon, or like, just like, yeah, you really don't want them to slow push and crash a big wave onto your tower. But in this scenario, I had no choice but to back here. If I stayed, they would have obviously just catch up and would have killed me. So I just backed there. Sometimes, like, the wave isn't in a good spot, but you can't really do much about it. So I get back to lane, and right here, my mistake was, well, Lilia crashed, like, a wave into their tower, so, and she's MIA, we don't know where she is, neither top laners have TP. I do know that Lee Sin was near, but other than that, we didn't have really much vision of them. So I kind of, let me rewind a little. Wait, let me rewind. So I didn't have vision of Lilia. And when I got back to lane, I saw that Ezreal was pushing, so I was thought, oh, maybe I can just like take that, take their blue ward. But I kind of also baited my Thresh into walking up there, because I didn't know where Lilia was, and that the wave was shoved in the tower. So this was definitely a risky play. I had no vision of their Hecarim or Lilia, which they both have to be bought. And so I kind of baited my Thresh in, which killed them. My team does decide to retaliate soon. Soon. There's like a play that's gonna go on. So right here, I'm just keep like standing away because I don't want them to like hit me or like just kill me because Leona has lots of CC and I don't even have cleanse or flash. So if she lands her E, I'm just dead. So I'm just backing up. I'm respecting Leona. I just E since she tried to Q. I'm just trying to last hit for now. Oh, maybe that giant fight was a little bit later. So I'm just trying to thin out the wave. So I'm kind of low here, and I knew that they can easily like dive me. And yeah, Leona was pinging her ignite, so I kind of predicted that they might try to kill me. So I just backed. I even know that Leona was like pinging her ignite. I just knew that I was way too low and I had to back, and I made the right call. Otherwise, I would have died. So I'm thinning out the wave. I'm just pushing it to try and crash into the tower. I see Leona a little out of position. Let's see, do they kill me? No, I think I barely live. Yeah, wait. Yeah, I do get the Leona there. Let me go back, rewind. So basically, I knew that Ezreal backed. I didn't know where, Hecarim was. But I did know that Lee was nearby, and Leona was definitely, like, way out of position. So I'm just like, oh, and the reason I saved my W was, because it does the most damage when you're at 4 plasma stacks. So I wanted to just burst her down. I thought she would run away, so that's why I W there. But turns out she wanted to go in. And it would have been like a lot better if I did hit my W, but I didn't know that she was gonna go in. I cleansed the ignite, and then I took Thresh's Lantern, so I wouldn't die. And Thresh lands a nice hook, and I used my Hellblade and just kill her. Oh, this is the big fight. Okay, so right here, I know that Ezreal back, like, I was thinking about fighting, but then I realized I'm way too low, and I don't think we win this either way. But turns out the fight was going pretty well. We got a kill, but then Ezreal was starting to pop off, and that, I looked at the situation and thought, okay, maybe I can go and kill Ezreal, but my mistake here was I didn't just back. So there was two choices. A, I joined the fight from the very beginning, or B, I recalled. But unfortunately, I hesitated and I decided to recall, but then I changed my mind, and that was my mistake there. So whether I fought or didn't fought, those were two both very correct decisions. But my mistake was I saw Ezreal jumping in, and it looked like they were both alive at the time. That's when I canceled my back. And I saw Ezreal just jumping in, and I thought, alright, I can kill him. Unfortunately, he just barely, yeah, he baits me with the heal, and he barely lives. So we could have maybe went even in that fight, or even won the fight, if I either just fought from the start or just backed. So my recall there wasn't a mistake, and me fighting. Well, my recall was a mistake, and I could have also fought, but my mistake was I should have just stick to the decision I had. So if you ever make a play, it's always, most of the time, it's just better to just stick with that play instead of changing your mind midway. So then you waste time, and those extra seconds where I could have been fighting, or those seconds where I could have based, really mattered there, which ended up in Ezra getting a big lead. So I'm just playing it a little safe right now. I know Ezra is a lot stronger than me, so I can't really do much. I get some damage into Leona because I saw she was a little too far up, and she doesn't have her ulti yet, so I'm not too scared of her just yet, and I was pretty close to my tower. So they're just gonna do dragon. And here, I get this ward over, I get my ward over here, and in case y'all don't know, if you stand, right here, and you hover your, mouse over, you see this rock in the middle, if you hover your mouse, right here, and you ward, then the ward should go in the brush. I knew that they just took dragon, so I didn't know, I didn't know they were close to bot, but I didn't know if they wanted to gank me, so I put that ward down there just to be safe. So I put that ward in order to walk up so I could CS. Let me rewind here. So, alright. So I didn't know where Leona was. I actually didn't know where they were, but Thresh landed a nice hook. And my mistake here was unfortunately, my W did hit a minion. As you can see, it just barely hits a minion. But my mistake, which I didn't just fully commit, because even if Leona was there, she wasn't level 6 yet, and I had my flash. I could just flash away from her E, and she wouldn't be in range to Q me. So we would win this fight, because like Thresh and the hook. So I should have just OT'd behind Ezreal and then W'd him to like cancel my W animation, which I would have landed my W, and I would have been right next to Ezreal, and he would have been like tempted to like maybe auto me, and that auto would led him to get slowed by Thresh, and then like my W would have procced, and he would have been like about this much HP, and I could have just autoed him to death, and I could have used my Q, right? Wait, no, I didn't have my Q, but I could have just autoed him to death there. Especially with the soul, yeah. So I should have fully committed to that. I wasn't expecting Thresh to land that hook, and so I wasn't like as prepared. And so I just back here. We don't lose anything off of that except for like Thresh ulti, but we didn't die or anything from it. And so I'm just like building to try to get my Q evolve. I am pushing, cause like I don't want them to push into me, and plus it's not like I'm gonna be attacking their tower anyway. So I just push the wave in, so I can just like be safe from them. I can just walk back to my tower and stay safe. Okay. And here I was like, why is Leona walking up? She's not level 6 yet. She obviously can't engage onto us, and so I knew that Lilia, cause Lilia was MIA. I thought something was happening, and as soon as I saw the ball, I knew. But I knew from earlier that I thought it was a little suspicious. Like, let me rewind. So, alright. So I pushed the wave in, and I see this Leon just going ham. She's playing way too aggro here. Ezreal's like a little far. He can't E to barely get in range of his W and Q onto me, but he's like way too far here. And I see Leon just walking up, being way too aggro. So I just knew for sure I was getting ganked. And yeah, I saw the Lilia's bubble thingy. So I'm just playing safe right now. Can't really shove to them. And now that she hit level 6, I'm just being even more safe. I do use my E to get like an auto Q off, but then I just back off because I know that they're stronger than me. And even if I did use cleanse, Leon still would have had like more CC onto me because she has her E, R, and Q, and Esther's just way stronger than me right now. If you look, he has his full Essence Reaver and the Serrated Dirk. And if we remove the Serrated Dirks, all I have is a Noon Quiver, while he has an Essence Reaver, and he has a level lead. So there's no way I win that. I see Leon walking up, so I just E away. We get like a nice play on to Leona here. We almost killed her, but I couldn't really flash into auto that, cause Ezreal would have like just like destroyed me if I did, and I saw that Hecarim was there. Oh wait a minute, let me turn Fog of War. Yeah, okay, so this is what I see. Yeah. I'm just trying to farm. Lee Sin tries to make a play. Thresh flashes, but Ezra just E's back. We can't really do much here. I see like that Leona stunned Thresh, and they're both trying to come for us, so I'm just backing off. I'm just running away. I use my E to get some distance. I still have cleanse here, but like I'm next to my tower, and if I did cleanse, like I'm not in any threat, and if I did cleanse, all I could do was just attack them, but it's not like I can save Lee anyway in this situation. He was just dead for sure. So I'm just backing off because they can easily dive me. So I respect them and I just recall. I think I get my Q evolve here. Yeah, so what I did again, alright. Okay, so I think yeah, I sold my pots to get enough gold for a pickaxe. Uh, or did I buy a new? I think I sold my refill for a pickaxe to get my cube off because cube off price is really strong. And you look here, it looked like it was a mistake. Like, why did I just recall here? But like exact like in the last video, I talked about like you know how Kaisa has to evolve her abilities. So basically, what I did there was I pressed my recall button and my Q evolve button at the same time, so I could save half a second. And then I used my E to like walk faster. There's actually like a more advanced method where I could like use my E and evolve at the same time, or use my W and evolve. But like I'm not that good yet. I do save like half a second though. Half a second in League is very important, especially like with Temple, like I explained in the last video. You should see like the link to the last video like somewhere right here or something. Uh, where I like go more in depth about tempo and stuff, and why I like every second matters in League. So I'm just farming, and I'm respecting him because like he's just 7-1. There's no way I can fight him. He has a 2 level Leon to me, and he has like an item Leon to me. So I know he can easily just dive me here, and I didn't like have vision of like anyone else, so I'm just backing off. I'm respecting him, and plus I want him to take my tower so I can farm. Because with the tower gone, the waves are gonna be like right here, and in that situation, I can get free CS, and Ezreal is gonna be like kind of pressured to farm. Like if he wants to farm, then he's gonna have to bring someone, or he's gonna have to get vision of everyone on my team. So if once he gets my tower, I can freely farm. So I just give it up. I just run away in case he tries to fight. Luckily, Leona was there. Leona definitely shouldn't have been there. That was because they split the gold. Like Leona got 200 and Esther got like 250, I think. If I rewind it. Uh, Leona definitely should have just gave all up like solo gold to Ezreal. Like, you see right here. Yeah, 255, 255. Wow, Ezreal would have gotten 5, 510, I think. Yeah, she like took some gold from Ezreal, and which that was like a kind of a mistake on her part. Oh, definitely if like you're about to get, oh wait, let me rewind. Definitely if you're about to get a play, or you're like your ADC is gonna get a play. Please let them get the solo gold unless you're like a Pyke or a Swain or something. It's way better that your ADC gets solo gold because like they can carry more. So I'm just backing off and I'm respecting them. I saw that Leon is walking through here, so I'm just walking back. I get the W, but I back off. I try to get a ward into our jungle, but then I see Leona, and I just walk away. So we look for something. Let me go back. So I'm just respecting them. I see Leona, and I just back off, but she's way out of position. So we look for like a play onto her, and all of a sudden, Hecarim just comes out of nowhere and yanks us. I use my cleanse his exhaust, and I ulti, like out safety, but yeah, I just died. I panicked there, so I didn't just instantly click the lantern. First off, I wasn't expecting Hecarim just like ult me like that, so I cleanse the fear. I OT, in that case, if I was like a little more calm, I would have clicked the lantern and I would have survived. But I was trying to do that, but then Leona walked up and I accidentally autoed her, which caused me to die, which was unfortunate. Basically, what you can learn from there is just like try to keep calm in like situations, and that to always suspect that the enemy might be making a play. So I never even thought of Hecarim just being there, like, or him just ulting over a wall. Like, if it was a fiddle, I maybe would have known because like that's what fiddles do. But I didn't expect like to see that from a Hecarim. But now I know that Hecarim can do that, and I'm gonna be a lot more careful in my games. Alright, Camille, which is my duo, gets like a nice play here. And does he die? Yeah, he's dead for sure. So Camille's just, my duo's just popping off here. Wait, let me see. Oh, also, like after the game, he or she, I actually don't know if, my duo is a she, but, basically, I think she said that, she should have went Triforce this game, and because she was, like, ahead, and she might have carried, but I don't know if that's true or anything, but I'm just, like, saying out there. If anyone knows about that, like, you can comment below. Uh, but, yeah, my duel just pops off this game, which is unfortunate that we lost. So here, I see that, let me rewind a little bit back more. So I see this whole fiesta down bot, I'm like, yeah, I'm heading top to, like, the cash, this is such a big wave top, and I'm also heading top to, like, to stop Garen from split pushing more. I'm respecting him because I obviously can't fight him. So I'm kiting as I do the CS. Actually pretty bad position here, because Garen can just like walk up and Q at me, which I think he does a little bit later. I should have just went back a little bit further, closer to my tower. Yeah. Yeah, it cost me my flash, which does end up to me dying a little bit later. I was a little greedy. I wasn't respecting Garen enough. I also think I had a ward too, so I definitely should have. Yeah, I definitely should have just warded like either Krugs or that bush over there. I was just being a little too greedy with my positioning. I see that he's on Krugs, so I just try to take some of them. I see that Lee Sin's near, so we can maybe bait him to fighting or something. I was thinking about whether going back or just keep on moving forward. It's a little greedy that I walked here. If Garen knew, he probably could have killed me because I didn't have flash. I used my E, which I definitely shouldn't have done that. Like the wave isn't gonna move closer to my tower for now because like they're attacking my wave. So I should have saved my E in case Garen comes. And I, for some reason, decided to go for the caster minions with no vision of Garen, when I could have just went for the melees and maybe took the cannon and just backed off. But two mistakes here. I used my E when I had no reason to. And the second mistake is I was way too far overextended. I knew that Garen might have been trying to make a play at me, and for some reason I decided to take the casters. So I die off of that. I can't really do anything here. I didn't have my flash because I used it earlier, and I didn't have my ulti either. So if you think your opponent's gonna do something, then just respect them for that. If you know you can't fight them, you don't have vision of them, then just like maybe go for some like maybe the melees and just back off. My mistake was using my E when I didn't have to. And if that was E evolve, which had invis, that would have been even worse, because my E definitely would have saved me. And the second mistake was trying to attack the casters when I could have just took the melees and just backed off and took the cannon later. We're fighting here, but we can't really do much. Yeah, they're just a lot stronger than us. Yeah, it's better team fight, and we were like out of position. It was like a 3v4, and then wait, no, 3v4 I think. Yeah, and then Garen came. Ezra got a nice ulti, and Hecarim got a nice ulti, I'm pretty sure. LeBlanc came in. She's actually strongest member in our team right now. But that fight would have been better, except for the fact like that she was like a little too far away. Couldn't do much there. So I'm heading mid because I know that Garen's just gonna dive me. I don't have, like, I saw Garen was there a little bit earlier, I'm sure. Yeah, Garen was there. I didn't have flash, and I learned from my first time, I can't just walk up the top lane. He's just gonna dive me. So I just head mid. I just respect them. I just clear the wave. Because I can't do anything else. I didn't have to do our jungle camps. I'm also being... yeah, okay. Yeah. I do rap... No, I do, well, Gromp. Yeah, it was Gromp. I forgot what it was called. So, I do Gromp on my way to bot lane, to farm. And I learned from the first mistake, well, kind of. Actually, this is a little bit greedy. I went for the melees, but then I just backed off because my vision wore off. Like, a control words remove your vision after like a second or so, and I didn't know where they were, so I just backed off. It wasn't worth getting that casters, uh, but the play was still a little bit greedy. I tried to see if I could hit the control ward from like standing here. My range wasn't far enough, unfortunately. So I just back. Well, I still don't even have my first... I still don't even have my mythic yet. That's how behind I am. I actually think I do have it now, or soon. So I'm just like poking them down, but I know I can't really fight them. Because they would just kill me. So I'm just like trying to poke them down, get CS, clear the minion wave. While respecting them. I like to do Krugs, but they're not there. Let me go back a little. So, right here, I have almost enough gold for Mythic. I'm pretty sure I'm like 20 gold off. I saw that Garen was there a little bit earlier. Let me go back. Yeah, Garen was pushing. And I thought, well, I knew that I was just back here because otherwise Garen would just dive me for sure. But when I saw that Garen wasn't there, and that the wave was next to my tower, I just take it. And this time, like the difference between this time and last time, and the reason I didn't die here was because I was close to my tower. I was already in range of my tower, but last time I was standing where like that cannon is, and that's like a big difference. And I learned from my mistake, and I let the wave get a little bit closer to me. I recall right next to my tower, so he wouldn't kill me, and I get my Kraken Slayer now. Camille gets a nice play. But then, I use my W to try and scare Garen. I know I can't really fight him, but I just like try to fight him. I had my ulti, and I didn't want to go in because I knew that he would just turn and kill me. And so here I just back off, because I can't really do anything. And unfortunately, LeBlanc gets picked. And so I do Wolves, and I think I head bot right afterwards. I'm also kiting while doing the camps, so I can get places faster. And I just recall here. I head to red, because I'm like currently stronger than Lee is. So I want to get red. Plus I'm an ADC, and red is really good on ADCs. I can't really do anything here because like there's no way we fight that. We don't win that. They're about to take our tower, so we wouldn't have that either. So we just respect them. We know we can't fight. I E to dodge Lilia's bubble thingy, so I wouldn't get stunned because I don't want, like, she could just ult me and I'm gonna have to cleanse because of how strong they are. They can just jump on me. I don't want to waste my cleanse. So I'm just clearing the waves. I'm looking like to do something here. Just clear the waves. So. and they start going for our other tower, and we can't really do anything because like how much stronger they are. They have like 6k gold lead onto us, and like a big level lead too, and they just have stronger team fights. Theirs gets like a pick onto Leona, but unfortunately, Hecarim gets like a 3-man ulti onto us, and yeah, they're just a lot stronger, and they slowly fight us, and we just lose because we can't really defend. I'm clearing the waves, trying to defend, but can't really do much here. Actually, I don't think we lose yet. No, they just back off now. Okay, my duo gets a kill onto Ezreal, which is pretty good. And I'm just thinning out the waves. I'm clearing out the super minions because I'm pretty close to Collector right now. Yeah, I have to back because like, well, first off, we can't even fight for Baron, and if we do fight, it's way better that I have Collector than I don't. Just because I'm stronger, and I also instead of going to Baron fight, which we would have lost, like we would have lost the 5v5 anyway. I go and clear Supermans because like we have 2 inhibs down, and if I don't, then the Supermans would just like start attacking our Nexus, and Garen would just TP in and just like use his Q, and because the Nexus was so low already, he would just backdoor us and we would lose. So I'm just clearing out the super minions. And somehow our Lee steals the Baron. Actually, I want to see this. I did not see what happened here. So he Qs and smites. I think he stole it with his E actually, and he just W's out. And then we get a pick onto Hecarim. It's looking good, but then like our team, I'm starting to head there. Because I just cleared the waves, and now it looks like we might have a chance. Unfortunately, they're just way too strong. I just start damaging Garen, but I just back off a little bit after because we don't win these. Yeah, I'm just backing off and hoping Garen doesn't kill me. I use my E to get some distance against him, and he just backs off. Yeah, we just lose here because what are we gonna do? We have all these super minions attacking us, and it's like a 2v2, but they're just stronger than us. So I ulti to try to get try to attack Garen, but it doesn't do much, and we just lose. So what did we learn from this game? Well, first off, just basically respect your enemy. The reason I had so low deaths was because I respected them. I could have easily died like a lot of times. I could have had like as many deaths as Thresh if they decided to focus me. Like this game, they decided to focus Thresh, and that's why he died so many times. They could have easily just killed me those times, and also, I'm pretty sure I saved my life like at least 5 times by just respecting them. Uh, and I could have easily went down to like only having 2 deaths, like earlier in that top lane fight, and where I was greeting for like those caster minions, which is super troll move by me, and so Garen killed me. Basically, just like this is like how to play from behind. Just respect your enemy, and just like try to farm up. I had pretty decent CS this game for being behind. Was it 7.6? I think CS per minute. Let me see. 198 over 25 and 25.14. Yeah, 7.87, roughly 8 CS per minute. And I was actually second highest. Garen beat me by 6 CS. Basically, you wanna farm up when you're behind. You're gonna give up objectives unless you troll. Like in that Baron fight. I wasn't there because I knew that we wouldn't win. Luckily, Lee pulled off a steal, but that only delayed them from just winning. Like now, like less than a minute later. So hopefully you guys like enjoy this back off when they're like when you know they can die if you like earlier Leona was pinging her ignite well I obviously didn't know that but I did know that I was way too low to stay so I backed off and I didn't die so basically this is how to like stop the bleeding, you know, like because especially in season 11 with how OP everyone is, like because of the items, everyone is OP if they're fed. I mean that's the normal case, but it's even like more so in season 11. So this is how you like stop the bleeding. So that's how I'm able to like not die much. Because I respect them. Make sure you respect your enemy and don't take bad fights when you know like that they can beat you. And it all comes from like game experience. Like just if you play enough games and you limit test enough, you know that you would know whether you win or you lose. If you don't know, then oh also one more thing. I think Niece or someone said like if you're behind and you don't know if you can make a play, then just limit test because you were gonna lose either way. So like limit test doesn't mean just like you go in 1v9 when you definitely like you can't even 1v1 and you just go in 1v9. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like you make a play that you think might work out. You don't know whether it works out, but you limit test and you learn from that, and you could end up winning the game from it. Um, so if you're behind, you definitely want to limit test. You always want to limit test in normal games. That's why like there's normal games, and well, hopefully you guys learn how to play from behind, stop the bleeding, respect your enemy, uh, and I'll see you guys next time.